And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 56 White Mage Quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we managed to hit level 56 doing the same basic stuff of dailies, beast ride dailies, dungeon roulettes and so on. I've actually been going out of my way to do at least a few fates as well. I'm now 12 crystals on the way to the first part of the relic. Like months and months and months and months late. And to be honest, given how tedious it's been to get 12 and there's 6 remaining after all this time, I can understand why my initial thought, my instinct was the right instinct of just don't bother. It's a complete waste of time. It really is. So I hope Square Enix never release a quest like this ever again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so we are here with Achieva at let's see, 3135 in Corfus Western Highlands, just north of Falcon's Nest, and let's talk to her. So the quest is called The Dark Blight Rives, and we'll get the ability Assize, or Ass Eyes, whatever. Deals unexpected damage to all nearby party enemies with a potency of 300. Restores their own HP and the HP of nearby party members. Additional effect restores 10% of own MP. Ooh. Okay, that's why it's got like a 90-second cooldown. So, Achieva has terrible news regarding the taint. So, terrible news, Mithrie. The manifestation of the taint you purged here has reappeared. The fiends nearby were driven into a frenzy all over again. They reportedly attacked at night on patrol. Though the man managed to flee the convictory, his wounds are grievous. Grievous? Yeah. And to compound matters, the camp's Shurgyuns are all afield and cannot readily return. You are his only chance, Mithrie. You must go on to the convictory and save him. Cool. So let's go to the convictory. Let's go. So, yeah. It's nice as well that I am getting closer to the end in terms of my healers. So that, for me, and I think for a lot of people, like leveling tanks and healers can be the hard part, really, in terms of, like, you just want to see big numbers, right? You want to just smash the target as hard as you can and so on. So once my healers and tanks are done, it means I can instant queue whatever dungeons I like, especially when I'm doing the raids for the week. But from then on, it's just going to be pure DPS all the way until 60 everything. And I am also maintaining the minimum each day because I can imagine people really, really burning out if you try and do this as quickly as possible. So just take your time. Do not burn out. Because if you burn out, you might not come back to the game for a long time like I didn't. So anyway, here's Achieva. So he's in a bad way. Please hurry and tend to his hurts. Okay. So what do we have to do? Cast Cure 2. Okay, let's cast Cure 2 on him. So the pain fades. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, the danger is past. However, he still requires constant care for a time. I shall remain on hand to help provide it. Meanwhile, you must go and purify the taint that has reappeared west of Banepool. Only you have the power to do so, Mithrie. Please hurry back in case... before it can cause any more harm. Fair enough. So let's go. Let's go to that. I'm guessing one of the frozen lakes, and let's do something about this. And given it's out in the open, I'm going to be using my Chocobo companion as well, which, happy to say, is now rank 18. But still, every single week I'm still doing the challenge log for the Chocobo, and the cap at the moment is rank 20. And by rank 20, you will be level 10 in as defender, healer, and attacker. So it's definitely worth doing, in my opinion. Okay, here's the taint. So let's summon the Chocobo. Let's put up Cleric Stance. Let's do Stone Skin. Let's do Protect. And we are basically ready. So let's do it. And as well, guys, there's multiple targets. Given that there's 5 targets, I'm going to cast Holy. If there was, say, 2 or 3, then I would just put a couple of them to sleep. We're giving this, like, or 4 targets, sorry, just holy spam. I can damage all 4 of them at once. It doesn't necessarily mean it's quicker, but it's just something I like to do. Is that it? Okay. Wrecked. We can own as a white mage. No one says we can't. But hitting cleric stats is very important towards that. So I'm pleased to say that the knight will make a full recovery. Had you not come to his aid, his comrades believe he would have died. I see you have already purified the taint. Good work, Mithrie. I must say, though, that its reappearance baffles me. It should have taken far longer for befouled aether to accumulate. I am disinclined to believe that this came about by itself. Nay, I sense that someone had a hand in this. I spoke with the knights after he had sufficiently recovered. Shortly before he was attacked, he caught sight of the foreign woman who reeks of death, Alaqua. So wherever she appears, so too does the taint. I wasn't certain before, but now I'm convinced that it is no mere coincidence. Could it be that she is creating the taint? If so, to what end? Why would she do such a thing? I know not her designs, but her actions cannot be borne. Should the taint continue to manifest, both Corvus and the Twelveswood would suffer unimaginable damage. Stillgate Thane must know of this threat. I shall send word to them. Though I shan't raise my hopes that the Seedseers will bestir themselves, best to assume that we are on our own. Now then, our priority now is to track down Alaqua. The knight said that she was headed west to the Dravanian Forelands. Let us take our search to the main settlement there. Tailfeather, I believe it's called. Cool. If it's Tailfeather, it means I can just teleport straight there. So it's nice for this story quest line. There's a lot of traveling. I do like that each quest is in a different place. Because some of the job quests is kind of like you're going to just come here every single quest, you know, for every single part. Whereas, you know, we're on a journey for White Mage. So it's nice having the variety. Anyway, here is Shiva. So, I have spoken with a handful of locals. A strange woman has been witnessed coming and going with some regularity. I'm reasonably confident that it is Alaqua, but I shall try to gather some more information for good measure. Something occurs to me, Mithrie. If Alaqua is indeed responsible for creating the taint, she'll not take kindly to our purifying it. It may well come to a confrontation. Pray use the time to further hone your powers, for we shall have need of them ere long. Cool, that's complete. So it's all building up to the showdown, I guess, at level 60. Ooh-ah. Ass size. Lol. Anyway. That's it, I guess, for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.